Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing preparing for online school. I'm just going to share with you guys different tips and stuff that I used and the stuff that you could use and the knowledge that I would share with you guys on what to know before going back to college. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you need to do before preparing for school, so yes, you did get accepted, congratulations. The first thing you need to remember to do, train yourself to go to bed at least 2 weeks, guys, 2 weeks before class starts, 2 weeks before school starts, because you need to train your body to get out of that summer vacation mode that we had when we were in summer break. All we did was stay up and watch movies and chill with our friends. Snap out of it, not quickly, but our body takes a while to adjust to certain things. If you're a person that's normally goes to work and you wake up 4 a.m. in the morning every time, your body's used to that. So train yourself way before the school starts so you know how to prepare yourself to wake up early in the morning, because if you've been all summer been staying up with your friends or watching movies and you've been going to bed like 3 a.m. in the morning, your body's going to still have that where it's just going to do the same thing, and you might not get tired until that time, and then when it's time to wake up, you're going to be super tired and exhausted. And for the first day of school or any type of day of schooling, it's not good for you to be exhausted when you have to learn new things. So yeah, just remember, in order to adjust to waking up early in the morning and going to bed early at night. Second, this is a big one that a lot of people don't really think about, but before you just get up and quick to buy a laptop, you need to remember to check what laptop is compatible with your program. I've heard stories and I've seen people in my classes that they bought the Mac and is not compatible with Windows, and they had to buy a new computer. Now, everyone knows that the MacBook is very expensive. So to buy that already and then having to buy another laptop, that's so expensive. So try to make sure to look online to make sure what software is going to be compatible with what, so you know that you have that specific laptop that's able to work during the duration of your program. Next one, make sure you read the syllabus, guys. It tells you a summary of what you're expected to do and to learn in the program or in that specific course. And it also tells you the grading system and all the stuff that are coming up, like your quizzes, your assignments and tests and stuff like that. So make sure you check that out, and also have an agenda to write all those deadlines in, and have them also not only in the agenda but have a calendar that's on your desk so you can see it, and write the deadlines on sticky notes, stick them on your mirrors, and so you have them at all times. Now this is another one. Now a lot of us in college or university, we're gonna have to buy textbooks, right? Some people want to buy it right away because yes, they do get sold out. When popular books are popular, they're always going to be sold out, yes, but at the same time, if you buy the book, you have to make sure that you keep the receipt, because sometimes you go to class and the first day of class they'll say, oh, we don't need this book anymore, and then you bought it already. You could at least return it. Just make sure it's the same condition that you bought it in. But the wise thing to do is to wait first day of school to see if you needed any books, because sometimes the teachers change the books that are already on the program, and then you thinking that, oh, I need this book, and you already bought it. Sometimes they change books, so you need to always wait at least until the first day of class to see what is needed and what isn't before buying any type of books. This is another thing. Make sure you have all your school supplies. Don't be those kids that always beg people, oh, I need a pencil, I need this, I need that, I need paper. They knew since they've been going to school that school starts fall time, or wherever you are. In Canada, it starts in the fall. For Americans, it starts in May. Like it's different for everybody, right? But people know exactly when it's back to school season, so everyone had ample time to buy their school supplies. There's no excuse for you to act like you didn't know that there was going to be school the next day. It gets on my nerves so much, but yeah, it's annoying. So don't be that annoying person that comes to school with no school supplies, expecting you to hand them school supplies. The other thing you need to also is also prepare your meals ahead of time, like the night before, and your snacks too. If you're going online school, even though you're at home, it takes out the time for you to prepare your meals, and you have a longer time to enjoy your lunch than having to prepare it and then also eating it and then having a short time to eat it, because preparation for that meal took a longer time. So I would do that the night before. The next thing, make sure you always back up your computers, have your flash drives. Make sure you have external thing you need, because some people, they tend to just rely on technology way too much. They don't write anything down on a paper, which this is the worst thing you can possibly do. Like, I know this one girl who was writing her essay, it was done, literally she saved it, she said, and then when it opened up, it wasn't there. If she had written that down on like as a rough draft to go by, then it would be no big deal to retype it. But because she just did it on the top of her head, she didn't really remember what to write again for the essay. So it kind of looked like she was lying that she didn't prepare it, but even though she did, you don't want to be that person. Always write your stuff down on paper at all times. You never know when technology is gonna not be your friend that day and mess you up. It happens to so many people, so don't be that one. Make sure you label your books and your notebooks, your textbooks. Now, if you are renting or you want to resell it eventually, then I would put a sticky note with my name on it inside the book. But if you're going to keep it for your personal book, then write your name in everything, because you don't want it to lose it. And also, you don't want people to think that, you took their book when it wasn't theirs. So make sure your name is always in your stuff. And guys, when you have free time, take naps immediately. I always crash. It's already hard to wake up in the morning time. You have to sit in front of the computer for long hours, listening to lectures, writing notes, doing assignments, all these stuff. You need to take naps to get your energy back after a long day. And always make sure you are eating, never miss a meal. When it's your first day of class, you need to make sure you get friends, create friends. Like, you might not be able to see them personally if you're on online direct class, but you need to have a friend so that in case of anything and any assignments you missed, for if you're sick or anything, you could go back to this person and ask, what did I miss? And the person will fill you in. Also, create study groups. This is amazing. What I did when I started in college, I told everybody that I have a free Zoom account. If we don't understand something, or we just need to review what we learned throughout the week, you could just let me know, and I could sign us all in, and we could talk about we could discuss what we learned that week and what we need to do for assignments if things are not clear. Always make friends, guys, because this will help you out tremendously. So make sure you do that. Next thing is, make sure you take care of your mental and your physical health. So some people are going to be new to college, like they never been there at all before, because before they were in high school. So high school is completely different from college. Like, when I first started in college, my first year in college, I was so scared. I was 18 at the time. And then I did not know that everyone in college is all different ages. I thought that everyone in college was literally people, like majority of the people were like people from high school age, like 19, 20, 21. That's what I thought. But when I went to class and I saw like all these older people, and then we were all like discussing our ages and stuff like that are in the class, that are like 60, 80, and like there's different ages, and I was so confused. I was like, oh wow, I thought that everyone was going to be my age at the time. But yeah, you're gonna have to get used to that too. It was so nerve-wracking before, but once you get used to it, it's yeah, it's not anything to worry about. Because you have to take care of your mental health, you're not used to the workload you're going to be getting in college that you probably never had before in high school. Now, in high school, it's way different. It's way different, guys. You don't get as much work as you would in college. They go through a lot of information in the class because classes are 4 hours long, 3 to 4 hours long. High school classes, I guess, I forgot how long it normally is. I think it's like an hour and a half, if not longer, or I mean, if not shorter. But you're going to go through a lot of information. Don't get overwhelmed. I know it's easier said than done, but make sure you review your notes every night you get home. Write down what you understand, what you need to clarification on. And the next thing I'm going to say for this too is make sure you get familiarized with your teachers, all of them for each class, and make sure you have their email address just in case you don't understand anything that they're saying. Some things that they're saying will go over your head, so you could email them and tell them that you didn't understand something. If you don't talk, they're not going to know, and they're getting paid to teach you, so you need to not just sit there and act like you know it when you don't. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You always ask for help. You're paying for it, guys. It's expensive. Also too, when you're going from high school to college, this is where you need to learn like what type studying works for you. Some people, they like to study with music. Others like to study in a quiet place. Some people, they don't mind the noise. They could still study anywhere. You have to figure out which one is for you, and figure that out and see if you like it or not. And since majority of us are doing online schooling, making sure that you have found a spot in your house for your schooling. So what I did is I got a loft bed, and underneath it I got the one with the desk and the bookshelf. So I'm so thankful for this because it has the space amount is amazing. I could fit my laptop on here, my iPad, and my textbooks with my notebook and still have a lot of space to be comfortable and work. So you have to figure that out way before class starts and set up your little work area and office. They have a lot of office supplies at IKEA. You can get stuff from Amazon or Wayfair. Yeah. And the final thing I have to also say is making sure that you get familiarized with the software that you're using. So sometimes like when majority of us are using Blackboard or Zoom, so you have to get familiar with it if you're not a tech savvy person, or if you're not familiar with the website that your online classes will be. This is the perfect time to see how to sign in, if your password actually works. One time, I don't know why I waited a night before and it didn't work, and I had the IT department. It was so annoying, but I'm so happy that I didn't miss anything for the first day of class. But yeah, it's like that. So try not to do things the night before. Try to do things like weeks before, so you have a routine, and you create a routine that will help you succeed during this program, during your courses, during whatever you're doing in online schooling. So I hope all of this information you learned a lot from, and I hope you guys have an amazing school year whenever you just do start school. Some people start school in the summer too, because the current situation, there's no need to be off school. Like, so for me too, I'm going straight through the summer all the way till next year. And next summer I'll be finally done this program, but like it's just I'm going straight through because there's no reason to be on vacation. We can't go anywhere, so it's so annoying. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, bye.